If you ever wondered how long it would take to realistically cook 2 eggs in a cup on a cup warmer, no, not cracking it on the surface of the cup warmer after heating it up and waiting for it to cook, because that would leave a horrible fucking mess to clean up, and you know that. Nobody would do that anyway because, well, I don't know what the fuck would be wrong with them. But it would be pretty amusing if they did. But then again, it's a messy thing and no one wants to bother doing it. That's why I did it in a cup. But here's the fun part. I completely forgot to flip the eggs around in the cup, turn them over with a little spoon. And thus, that's just saw me do almost near the end of the video, and then finally do it a few more and let it sit for about another half hour or another 15 minutes, and then it was done. All in all, this took a total of 3 hours and 15 minutes, which it should have really only taken 2 hours because I didn't flip them. And that was my own mistake during the time I actually got this done. So, I'm eating the eggs right now. They taste fine. They weren't even stuck to the cup, which is a good thing. The reason why they didn't stick is because I added margarine to it. Or, you could have just added oil to it, fat or butter, whatever that prevents it from sticking. And, I could have easily just done this in the tuna can. And I got quite a few non-stick ones. Yeah, I'd have to eat the tuna, obviously, rinse it out, and then put a little bit of margarine in because, it would probably stick to it anyway because it's not the kind of PTFE that's designed for. And then, once done, well, it'd be cooked because, metal on a direct hot plate is probably a lot better than a hot plate or porcelain on top of a hot plate, if you know what I mean. So, yep. You're literally watching it go from 2 raw cold eggs right up to the point where they're 75% cooked and I had to flip them. In which I literally lost track of time because I was working on something else at the exact same time. And, well, you know the rest. That's just how it is. So, yeah, there you go. There's the time lapse. That's just exactly what I wanted to cook. And I wanted to prove that it could easily be done very quickly, well, patiently, on a cup warmer. Not to mention, you can also brew tea on a cup warmer. It's pretty cool, actually, but it takes almost 48 fucking hours. Cheerio. Thanks for watching.